More frozen drinks. We've decided.
Yeah, we've been having bad luck.
They always melt, and then we're like, "What is this?"
Yeah. So today I got this is a complicated one. A mango dragon fruit refresher with 1 pump of vanilla, no mango dragon fruit inclusions, peach juice, and 1 pump of raspberry.
Wow.
Otherwise known as the rose gold refresher.
The vanilla kind of surprised me.
We didn't try it yet.
Yeah. But
So,
I mean, to see it on the list, because it's like raspberry, mango,
Yeah,
peach,
I don't know
vanilla.
why.
I'm like,
I mean,
oh, okay.
does rose gold have a flavor?
I guess not.
So I guess it's up to the drink.
beauties in the eye of the beholder, I guess. Ready?
Yeah. I like it.
I think it tastes
tropical.
Oh my God, I was about to say that. I'm like, wow, twins, McKenzie.
Kristen.
Dang, you do a show every week and suddenly your brains are the same one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how it goes.
True.
Okay.
All right, hot topics time, everybody. McKenzie.
Yeah, okay, so the topic I'm bringing to the table today, I'm very passionate about this because we all know I'm a big Bachelor
Big
girly.
Bachelor gal over here.
Big Bachelor girly. And this morning on Good Morning America, former Bachelor Colton Underwood came out as gay.
Honestly, proud of him.
I have my issues.
What's your issues with it?
Why Good Morning America? Why not just
Tweet it.
tweet it, Instagram post, YouTube video?
Maybe he just really wanted people to know.
But it just feels like a fame grab.
I did see that his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife or whoever was with it is filing restraining orders or something like that against him.
He sucks. He just sucks so bad. So yeah, that's Cassie. That was who he picked to win. But it was this whole complicated thing because he asked her dad if he could marry her, and he was like, no. Oh. And so then Cassie was like, obviously my dad is seeing something that I don't. We need to break this off. She tried to end it, and he had this whole dramatic moment where he jumped off over a fence in Peru or wherever. And
in Peru?
They travel on The Bachelor.
Oh.
And so he was
it was during the show that this was happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so she was like, I need to break this off because I don't know you very well, and I don't think I'm ready to get engaged to you. And he was like, I will not accept anything
He said,
less.
you will be my wife.
Yeah. So she wasn't his wife. He proposed to her, he proposed to date her. He was like, can we just date then? And she was like, I guess. And then they dated for a year. And then he started stalking her.
Oh my gosh.
He put a tracker on her car and...
On her car?
Yeah.
He went out of his way to buy a little bug to put on the car?
Yeah.
He's crazy.
He would,
Men are crazy.
He would be outside of her house at night, and he would message her family members.
It's hey bestie, what are you doing?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I get it. But he doesn't need a redemption arc. It's great that he is who he is now and whatever, and maybe that's a big reason. But I'm like, don't stalk a girl. Just don't.
Just don't do it.
Unnecessary.
Just don't do it.
And why would stalkers get time on Good Morning America?
I'm like, if a girl is like, hey, let's not date, you should be like, okay.
You should be like, darn, that sucks.
Shouldn't
I really
be
liked you,
buying bugs to track your car.
I do have 17 other girls here to choose from.
Yes, all these other girls are like, I'll marry you.
And I don't want any one of them. I want men.
I want that one.
Yeah.
I guess I had no idea about the situation, so I'm over here like, wow, good for him. Yeah, great. And then you're like, no, he's crazy.
How do you know that he's living his truth? Whatever. But freaking sucks.
I'm like, why did he track her and do all that stuff if he...
Because she broke up with him.
And it was just his ego was hurt too much?
He was like, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with her. And
he said, I will avenge this moment.
Yeah, he's just a creepy stalker. And then now he's everyone's like, oh, go Colton. And I'm like, no, he's still a stalker.
Dang, I wish they would
have... He can still do that to men.
Because I saw the article with the restraining order and stuff, and I was like, she's restraining him because he's gay?
This was no. She filed a restraining order against...
not aware.
They broke up in May of last year. And then he started she filed a restraining order in January of this year.
Oh, wow.
Because he was still stalking her.
Maybe he just wants to keep his name in the press.
I think he just really likes attention. Because I'm like, why else? What
on
other
Good
reason?
Morning America?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you had to text your producer friends, be like, hey girlies, I'm ready to come out. Let me do it on TV. What?
I want Good Morning America or nothing.
They're not going to approach you. They're not going to be like, hey Colton, are you gay? You want to talk about it on TV? They're going to be like, oh my God, we heard from our favorite Bachelor producers because it's all connected. It's all ABC.
Right. Oh, maybe that's why.
No, that's definitely why. Every Bachelor announcement is on Good Morning America. Every time they announce a new Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Maybe they're just looking for stuff to put out there.
Anyway, I'm just very mad about
Mackenzie's
it.
ready to fight him. If anyone knows how to get us in contact with him, Mackenzie would love to fight him.
Yeah. Well, he could definitely beat me up. He used to be in the NFL.
I will only fight him as long as he holds his punches and does not hit me.
I'll hire someone to fight him.
I will pay out of pocket.
I'll hire a bigger NFL player to fight him.
Maybe you could contact that girl and you guys go halfsies on it.
Me and Cassie?
Yeah.
Be like, hey
girl.
Hey Cass.
What do you think about this?
I feel so bad for her because now, she doesn't like attention like he likes attention, and now this is like the third time.
She doesn't like attention, but she went on The Bachelor?
I don't like attention, but I do this. So
you know what? You're making some points right there.
I don't know. Like, she was just like ready for love, and then she was like, "Actually, Colton kind of scares me."
I can't believe she was ready for love. Went on this thing about this whole thing, and then this is the experience that she's having now.
I
I'm
feel really bad for her. She obviously
sorry, Cassie girl.
She gained Instagram followers and a stalker and weird press.
Was it worth it?
No. I think she's like a grad student. Like she's like.
Good for her.
Job. Like I don't.
We're
think
Team
she
Cassie
cares.
in this studio.
We're always Team Cassie.
Team Cassie. Sorry, Colton. Maybe next time.
He should have just picked the other girl. He could have picked Tasha.
Maybe they would have lived happily ever after.
I mean, she's with Zach now because she was the most recent Bachelorette.
Oh.
I don't remember who the other girl was. Hannah G. Oh, she's also engaged.
You're like, wait, they're all living there happily ever after.
They're all doing good. Colton down bad. I mean, up good. I don't know. He's like doing a new thing now.
True.
He's doing a guy thing now. So.
Oh well.
Oh, and then he has they're giving him a Netflix show.
Oh my! I don't even want to go into that.
It's gonna be like a guy who's like gay dating adventures, I guess, and then he's gonna have like a gay mentor who is an athlete. I can't remember off the top of my head. Some guy named Gus.
Okay,
I don't know if that's obvious. I don't know anything.
It's okay. It's okay.
But he's getting a Netflix show, and I think he needs to be. He needs a break from social media because he likes it a little too much, in my opinion.
That's fair. Well, for my hot topic today, I am bringing back the Lil Nas X controversies that have been going on because yesterday I was scrolling through Twitter and I came across tweets that he was tweeting saying like, okay, guys, for real, like my stuff is getting taken off of streaming platforms. Please stream it as much as you can.
Yeah.
Like he says, it may no longer be available. Thank you to everyone for using your voices. He's not placing blames on streaming services. Like a lot of
I thought
stuff.
Columbia Records tweeted about it too.
Yeah, because they tweeted like,
we can't control it.
It's out of our hands, so we can't really do what it is. Like it is what it is. It's doing that. Yeah. Because he was like, people were tweeting him pictures of like streaming platforms in different countries that said it was no longer available. So I don't know if it's like a US thing or like a global thing, because I also saw an article that said that they were lying and it was not getting streamed off platforms. But I did have it streaming on repeat in the background of my phone all day yesterday. I was like, I will protect you, Lil Nas X. I don't know why I feel such
Kristen
a strong.
is a stan.
I'm a stan.
Okay.
A man who's just crazy like that.
I accept that about
and
you.
does all that stuff because his video was so controversial for some reason. I know you love it. I know you watch it every night before you go to bed, Mackenzie. But
it's part of my nighttime routine.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll say me too.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's just like it's kind of. I would get how it's frustrating if like people are tweeting you and they're like, "Oh, it's like not available," and he's like, "Seriously? Like you're not playing my songs anymore because you're mad about my music video?" Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But Columbia said, thanks for all your comments regarding Lil Nas X's Montero video. It's unfortunately out of our control, but we are doing everything possible to keep the song up on streaming services. We will keep you up to date as we hear more. Thank you for understanding. But then Billboard was like, no, they're lying.
Lying?
They were like, yeah, it says, Lil Nas X and his record label baffle fans as they appear to falsely claim controversial song has been removed from streaming sites. I'm like, so is it or is it not?
I'm sure it wasn't, like, who would just make that up?
I don't know. Like, I don't think he would just start saying that his songs aren't available anymore.
Yeah. Just,
was it to get us? I'm like,
so you could stream it all day in the background?
I'm like, wait, did I just get played by Lil Nas X? If I did, thank you.
You would accept it.
I'm here for it.
Stan
but like,
behavior.
I just like can't believe like he's tweeting, like people are tweeting him pictures where it says it's no longer available.
Right.
So I'm like, he's obviously not lying because there's real life people saying it's really not on there. But then I guess like maybe like it's like on YouTube, not like on Spotify or people said like
maybe
they
the video
downloaded
getting
the
blocked?
song and the downloads of their songs went away. Like they had to like he was telling people to like screen record the song so that they'll have it just in case it got taken off of all the platforms.
That wouldn't be weird though.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't get like
owning a CD.
I always buy CDs.
You do?
I love to have like physical copies of albums that I really like. Like back in middle school, I was a huge 1D stan. Shout out to my Directioners. And I would always buy their hard copy albums and always buy their albums on iTunes. Like I would buy both.
Whoa.
I'm dedicated, man.
I cannot
love my stuff. I like to have it. I also have like vinyls too.
You buy all 3?
No, I don't have all the vinyls. I like.
No, so you would buy like all the iTunes and then the CD and a vinyl of like the same album?
It depends on who it is.
Oh my god.
Like when I got into vinyls, it would be like after I had already bought all that stuff. So now I'm like, oh well, now I just want the vinyl for my collection.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. But that is some.
I'm like, Lil Nas X is next.
That is stan behavior.
Catch me at Walmart or Target or whatever. I don't know. We don't have Target here.
True.
CD, vinyl. I got you, Lil Nas, baby. I got you. I don't know. Illegally download.
But you don't want to You've already paid for it 3 times.
I'll risk my life. I will risk the penitentiary time for Lil Nas X.
You're like, I'm so hardcore. I'm going to buy it 3 times.
And like next week, watch the segment where we break me out of jail for illegally downloading the Lil Nas X Montero video.
I love that. And I would break you out of jail.
Thank you. At least I know I have support.
Yeah.
In case it comes down to it.
I don't know how you would let me know that you're in jail, but
just post it on my Snapchat story.
I'll just check on
Snap
Maps. It's fine.
Just going to. You're like, why is Kristen in the county jail? I'm like, you
know
why?
A story there?
You know why I'm there. But yeah, it just like all comes down to like people being like crazy over the video. That doesn't even matter. A music video does not matter. I promise you. You'll forget about it in the next 5 days.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I digress. Oh well, it's fine.
I mean, we're both heated about these topics.
True. I'm like, whatever.
I'm like a freaking Netflix show. Jesus Christ.
But you know what else is crazy?
What?
All the celebrity babies that were born.
Oh my god, I know.
When we come back from the commercial, we'll talk about all the celebrity babies that we were watching out for earlier in the show, and we're gonna check and update you guys on that. So we'll see you then.
Hi, I'm Will Joyce, the Mayor of Stillwater. As Mayor, it's my responsibility to help develop plans for a variety of resident needs, including roads, emergency services, and utilities. Some of those services are paid for with federal money that the government distributes to states and communities based on Census Bureau data. This is your tax money coming back to our community, but if you or your household aren't counted, we lose nearly $1,200 per person to places like Texas, Kansas, and Arkansas. So help bring that money back to local communities by filling out the 2020 census. This year, it's easy to do. You'll receive a postcard in March 2020 with a unique code for your address. Using that code, simply go online, call, or request a paper copy of the census and fill it out. I want to make sure that you and your whole household are counted in the 2020 census. It's important not just to Stillwater, but to all of Payne County.
Alrighty, welcome back to Full Disclosure. I'm Kristen.
And I'm McKenzie.
And we're about to break down some celebrity babies.
It's baby season.
It's baby season up in here.
Baby season.
So I don't know if you remember, but like on one of our first episodes, we did a celebrity baby watch where we were just like kind of putting out the vibes, seeing who was watching babies, having babies
Who's
soon.
babysitting in Hollywood this season.
And ladies and gentlemen, there are babies in the world now.
Many babies.
The first baby we're going to talk about is by Bindi Irwin's baby. By Bindi Irwin. Everybody give it up.
A work of art by Bindi Irwin.
Well, Bindi Irwin just gave birth, or not just, but recently gave birth, and she named her baby girl Grace Warrior Irwin.
Celebrity baby names, man.
Celebrity baby names, yeah.
It's
I mean, like, I
not
get it.
as hardcore because it's just a middle name.
But, like, Warrior?
Yeah.
What if you're the baby girl something and they're like, what's your middle name? And you're like, Warrior.
I would lie. I'd be like, oh, it's just Marie.
I'd be like, Warrior because my grandfather was Steve Irwin. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but...
Kids their age will not know who that is.
Oh, my God. I didn't even think about it like that.
Because, like, I hardly
They're
knew.
not going to know.
They will not know. But it's fine. That's okay.
Well, her
Continue.
and her husband were married in March of 2020. So it's been like about a year since they were married.
Baby.
And this is their first baby. They honestly they were like, marriage or proposal, marriage, baby. And I'm like, wow.
All in the zoo.
All in the zoo. Crazy
That
world
could
of
not be me. Could not be me.
the babies.
No, the zoo.
Oh, I could do it. Well, I couldn't personally do it, but like it would be fun.
I support animals, but I'm just realizing how many things I don't like in this world, and a big one of them is zoos.
Oh, my friend is a zoology major, and she loves Steve Irwin. Loves him. So I'm sure she was watching out for this baby. And then our next baby is Ashley Tisdale's baby.
This one's interesting.
Her name is Iris French.
No, her name's Jupiter.
Oh my God, yeah, Jupiter Iris French. Okay, see, if it was just Iris French,
It'd be normal.
it would be kind of cute. But
It's
the
the Jupiter for me.
They could have picked like a better planet. Like,
What's like a nickname? Do you think they'll call her like Jupy?
I was just about to say that. I'm like, Jupy?
Because there's
Jupity?
Like Jupy or Pitter. Like
Hey, Pitter.
These are bad nicknames.
Maybe
You
like
have to have a good nickname.
they should have
for
gone
your
with
kid.
like Venus or something.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, because like Venus Williams.
Yeah.
You don't hear anybody talking mess on her name.
No.
But I will say Jupiter's my favorite planet. So I'm like,
It is? You have a favorite
yeah.
planet?
When I was younger and we learned the solar system, I was like, Jupiter, wow. What a great
I'm
planet.
learning so much about Kristen today.
I know. I'm digging up my past and just sharing it to the world, I guess. I buy CDs. I like Jupiter. It's fine. But yeah, this was their first baby. I remember when they announced that she was born because everybody was talking about it.
They've been married a long time.
Yeah, I know.
2014.
I didn't even know she was married for that long. That's
a long
like
time to
7
wait.
years. I'm like, Bindi Irwin waited less than a year. Ashley Tisdale waited 7.
That is crazy. What was she doing? Was she being? Was it just like
She's on TikTok.
Phineas and Ferb? Is that what she was up to?
Oh my God, maybe. Good for her.
She's got that bag.
She like accepted her fame and was like, I'm
She's
just
making
gonna,
her coin.
just gonna do what I need to do now. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Our third celebrity baby is Hilary Duff's baby.
Crazy.
I'm like, wow, all these celebrities are having babies.
Well, this does not look like it's her first.
Oh, true. Oh, she did a water birth.
That's interesting.
That is scary to me.
It is?
I like watched it on a show one time and I was like, eh. But she had a baby girl named Mae James Blair with her husband, Matthew.
Is that one of those names that her name is like Mae James, or is it just like Mae?
I'm assuming it's Mae and middle name James because it's like Mae James and then her last name. Or maybe. I don't know.
Or is her name Mae James Blair? Like, and then not Duff, but
I don't know. Well, her husband's
Coma?
name is Matthew Coma, and apparently it's her second husband, which I also did not know.
There's a lot of origin I think I'm missing here.
It's their first baby, but she has 2 kids from her previous marriage.
Okay.
So
She's living. This is a modern family. Way to go, Hilary Duff.
good for you.
A modern woman in a modern world.
Was it her that there was like a video of her like yelling at her neighbors because they were too loud? She was like,
I don't
guys, my neighbors are too loud. Look. And I don't know if it was her for sure, but I'm pretty sure it was her.
I have no idea. I don't remember that.
True. I don't know. I stan it. I stan the babies.
You like the name?
I like the name May, but James
Reminds me of
is
Spider-Man.
interesting. May?
Yeah.
Oh, because of Aunt.
Yeah. Why else?
I don't know. I was like, who is named May in
You're like,
Spider-Man?
oh.
Your favorite movie of all time, Spider-Man?
My favorite Marvel movie. All time?
We don't know yet.
Huh? We don't know yet?
Maybe.
You think I've never watched any other movie on Earth? I just
No.
started with movies.
She's like, you know what? My first movies will be the Marvel. I've never seen another movie.
And that's how we know that Spider-Man is my favorite movie of all time.
I mean, you see him down there, don't you?
Yeah, he's rocking
He's
out.
there. All right. Our fourth baby surprised a lot of people. I guess a lot of people didn't know
Twitter
they were
was
together. But Brenda Song and Macaulay Culkin just had their baby, which I guess nobody
This
knew
photo,
they were together.
It like looks good, but I'm like also not. I'm confused.
She looks good.
She looks great.
He gives me weird vibes. I'll say it. But I like him a lot.
He looks kind of creepy. I'll say it.
But apparently nobody knew they were together.
I think I did. Okay, he looks much less creepy in this photo.
Yeah.
That photo was not his. We shouldn't have pulled that.
But they just had a baby boy, and they named it Dakota Song Culkin. And it's named after Macaulay Culkin's
Okay, so is
sister.
Song his middle name?
I'm assuming so. Or no, because Brenda's last name is Song. So
then why wouldn't it be like
Song
hyphenated?
Culkin. Maybe they just made Song their middle name.
That's what I guess that was my question.
Yeah. But it's named after his sister who died. But they're not married yet.
That's okay. Modern woman.
You don't need to be married. Have your
woman.
baby, girl. Love your man. Have that baby. Keep the marriage away.
Oh, you know, they're doing fine.
I'm just kidding. I do hope they get married. I'd love to see pictures of their wedding. I feel like that would be an interesting one to see.
Do you like follow either of them?
No.
Okay.
I will.
Then where would you see the pictures?
Well, I guess I have to follow them after we end today.
I think so.
I really like them.
I think you're a little behind on their lives.
Are you following them?
No.
Oh. She's like, why would I follow Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
You're like,
You think
wait,
I watch
who is that again?
You think I watch movies?
I will say I have never fully seen the Home Alone movies.
If you think I have, you're sadly mistaken.
I know, you've never seen any movies until we watched...
I'm not a good movie watcher.
until we watch
in
Marvel.
general.
That's why Spider-Man is your favorite movie.
Okay, I don't know if I can keep going along with that.
Sorry.
It's a fine movie.
It's a
but it's
fine
not my
movie.
favorite movie of all time.
Made you buy an action figure.
Just because I needed
'Cause
to
you can
commemorate
love-
actually like low-key liking one.
True. That's fair. You're like, I actually like this one, so I need to remember that I actually liked one of these movies.
And if I'm being honest, I could not tell you the plot of that movie now.
It's okay.
So
Is that right?
that's that on that.
Our fifth baby is Leslie Odom Jr.'s baby, and his name is Abel Phineas.
That's nice.
Yeah. So his wife, Nicolette, they have one other kid together, and it's their 4-year-old daughter named Lucy, but they just had this baby boy. Oh, I love Leslie Odom Jr., mostly because I'm obsessed with Hamilton, so.
I have not watched Hamilton since we
I
last
think
talked.
yeah, I think we remembered that from last time, and
I know we just recently spoke about this. I still haven't watched
get
it. There's a lot. That's a lot of commitment. That's a lot of singing.
Well, now that you see his little baby,
I'm like, whoa.
like maybe you will.
Is he
wanna
gonna be
watch
in Hamilton? Gotta watch that.
What? He's like one of the main people in
No,
Hamilton.
I'm talking about the baby.
Oh my god, I thought you were talking about Leslie Odom Jr. I was like, huh?
He's one of the
Mr.
main
Aaron
characters?
Burr. He plays Aaron Burr.
I don't know history.
He basically killed Hamilton. Spoilers! Oh my god, you haven't even seen it.
That's like
No,
not
he
a
didn't.
spoiler considering American history already happened.
You just said you didn't know history.
But like, it's not a spoiler. It's American history.
Well, I spoiled something you didn't know already. I think
I don't
that
think
counts
I
as a
really
spoiler.
like. To be honest, I don't think that's how history works. I don't
That's
think
fair.
you can like spoil it.
Well, he plays Aaron Burr in Hamilton.
Okay.
I know you're never going to watch it, but if you do...
I can't say I'll never watch it, but it won't be tomorrow, and it won't be today.
You're like, maybe 3 years from now, I'll stumble upon it
Maybe
again.
I'll be like, I watched every other thing on Disney Plus. It's time for Hamilton.
I cannot believe that statement because I know you would not watch all the movies on Disney Plus.
I would not.
So,
That's true.
moral of the story, McKenzie will not be watching Hamilton.
Okay, never say never. Never say never.
Our last celebrity baby on the list, which I didn't even know,
I did not know
was
either.
Emma Stone had a baby. And she hasn't released the name or pictures of any baby. I did not know she was pregnant. I'm like seeing these pictures like, what?
Yeah, I think I saw like one picture on like Instagram Explore page or something.
Yeah, I also didn't even know she was married. Like, I guess I just knew nothing about Emma Stone.
She's a private girly,
True, I respect it.
a woman with a mission.
She was engaged in 2019, so she's
him?
yeah, to her husband, Dave McCary.
Oh, what a nice
so I guess
engagement photo. She looks like a teacher.
she
here.
got married in 2020. Like, that's when their wedding was. So I guess she had a baby pretty quick too, because she doesn't even have an Instagram, so she doesn't have.
We don't know how long they've been together.
They
Because they've
met
been together like 10 years ago.
They met when she hosted SNL in 2016.
Oh, well.
So it's been like 5 years.
That's an appropriate amount of time to wait.
That's
to have
fair.
a baby.
So lots of celebrity babies that I did not know or was not aware of.
Same.
But I like them. Good job,
You like the
celebrities.
babies?
Good job having
did
babies that
good.
are really cute and that I get to see pictures of because I appreciate it.
You did good. We appreciate your babies. But now we're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about
Your
Marvel.
favorite topic,
Of
McKenzie
course.
meets Marvel.
whatever.
We'll see you then.
Hello, welcome back to Full Disclosure. I'm McKenzie.
And I'm Kristen.
It's my favorite part of the day.
Before we get into what movie McKenzie watched this week, we are going to do a quick little Falcon and the Winter Soldier recap. Okay, I'm not going to lie. This show, it's good. Not something that I am, like, so crazy about, like, how I liked WandaVision. But this week's episode, let me tell you, it was crazy. It was crazy. So, basically, I don't know if you remember, they, like, made a new Captain America, basically. They just made a random guy Captain America. Just like a regular guy. Regular soldier.
Okay.
So he's trying to, like...
This is just reaffirming my thoughts that I could be an Avenger.
You could. You just have to have a special skill.
Okay, well...
You're like, I can throw a knife. And they're like, you're hired.
Wow, standards are low. Standards are low.
But, so he's Captain America right now. It's basically... they're trying to find a person who is recreating super soldier serum, which is what turned Bucky and Steve Rogers into super soldiers, obviously. And Captain America is really feeling the pressure in this show because he really can't do anything right, and he's
Captain
just
America?
crazy. Yeah. Okay. So he was like kind of going off the hinges this week, trying to take over, trying to like do bad stuff, and they were like, "Hey, chill out. Hey, John Walker, you need to chill out for a second." But then they were going and they found the super soldier serum and they basically were like destroying all of them. But he took one and he kept it and then he took it. He took the medicine.
Oh, God.
Or the serum or whatever. So he basically started like tearing stuff up because he's super strong now. And Bucky's like, wait a minute. How are you doing that? How did you just bend? Like, what? They're like, oh, God, he did something. And he was fighting. It was a lot of stuff was going on, basically. They're trying to like talk to the girl who's recreating the super soldier or like distributing the super soldier serum and like trying to get her to like chill and get on their side and like talk to her. And he was like, I'm gonna arrest you. And she's like, what? No,
is this her?
That's her.
Okay.
So she's basically,
is that a dead person in the corner?
Yeah, it was like
okay, can we take that off? I'm sorry, I've seen that.
And then so basically she's trying to like make the world fair and like turning people into super soldiers because like she's like, you don't know what we went through with Blip, which is something that you don't know about yet. But basically at the end of the episode, he got real heated. He was chasing this guy and the guy's like, it's not even me. And he, in front of this like public square in this country, everyone's around him with their video cameras. He takes his shield and starts beating the guy. He like has the blood on his shield and he's beating this guy and he kills him.
This is so graphic.
He kills the man in front of everybody. And I'm like, sir, do you know that you're Captain America? Like, you know you can't just go around killing people like that.
I thought he was supposed to be inspirational.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's so just
why'd
like,
they pick him?
because he's like a perfect soldier, like has a bunch of awards, is like a great thing, but he just like feels,
he needs therapy.
He feels the pressure too much to be Steve Rogers when he's just a normal human, and it's just like therapy. Getting to him. Oh, I'm sure this man needs therapy because killing someone in a public square like that, I'm like, sir, you can do it on Zoom if you want. Like, it's available for you at your fingertips. But yeah, he killed someone, and that's how it ended, with him killing someone. I'm like, what even happened? But also, people from Wakanda came.
Okay. I know them.
Because they were trying to capture a bad guy named Zemo. So they were like, hey. And then Captain America right there, fake Captain America, he was like, hey, guys,
fake Captain
I can
America
take
or
you.
New Captain America?
Both.
What?
I mean, he's not the real Captain America. He's a fake one.
He's not Steve?
He's not Steve.
Okay. But he is Captain America.
Yeah.
This concept just does not.
Just not one that people want.
With me.
Just not one that people want. He like has like a different outfit.
Are they trying to make you not like him so then they pick someone else and then you're happy?
I think they're just
do they just not know what people like?
Well, they picked it because they wanted to like have a symbol of peace because Captain America wasn't there anymore. But it just like went downhill because he went crazy because he can't be Captain America because he's not a super soldier. Well, he is now.
Right.
But the first thing he did as a super soldier was murder someone in public. So I'm like, maybe you should step down, John Walker. Maybe you should.
Why do they always have the most basic names of all time?
Steve Rogers and John Walker. It's Captain America.
Is that like a Captain America like trademark?
You're like, oh, they had other applicants, but they were like, your name's too funky.
They're like, that name is more than 10 letters.
Your name needs to be John Smith or we can't accept it.
Yeah.
He's like, what about John Walker? And they're like, okay,
they're like,
we can take that. We can take it.
It's a little spicy for us, but we will accept.
Walker, fine. We'll put you in the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Wakandans came and were basically trying to take back this like villain that they broke out of jail to help them named Zemo from Civil War, the guy with the notebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Star Diary.
Yeah, so they were basically coming, and then what really pushed Captain America over the edge was...
Who's that guy with the ski mask?
That's Zemo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
So what really pushed him to his really psychotic break was they came, and he was like, you're going to have to fight me first. And then they did fight him, and they kicked his butt. And then he literally was sitting there like, they're not even super soldiers. They're just people, and they kicked my butt. So he just went crazy.
Kristen, I had this idea.
What's your idea?
You know, I love reality shows.
And there's Sharon. She's involved, too.
I love reality shows, and
Right.
I don't love Marvel. But if
Okay.
if they did a real Housewives of the Avengers, I would watch.
That would be so funny. That would be so... Oh, my God. I can't even... We'll start it.
I'll produce it.
I'm going
If you
to
need a
contact
producer,
Robert Downey
Yeah.
Jr.'s agency. Hey, so my name's
you need
Kristen.
a show concept. I've got one.
I just wanted to run this idea by you because I know you guys want to put out more Marvel stuff.
They're desperate to, obviously.
Who knows where it'll take us? But yeah, so that's what happened. And so there's only 2 episodes left of this.
Oh, good.
So I'm like,
Thank God.
what is going to happen?
Are they long?
They're like 45 minutes to an hour, I would say. Just depends on the episode. Or maybe they're all the same amount of time and I just don't know. But I would put it in that time zone for every episode.
Okay.
All right, McKenzie. And now we're going to move on to McKenzie Meets Marvel. So,
What do you think I watched?
did you like it?
It was fine.
I don't know. I don't know.
No guesses?
Captain America. Yep, that's
no.
it.
I watched Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy. How did you like it? Or it was fine.
It was fine.
You didn't vibe with it that much?
I mean, like, I just, it was okay. I mean, it was
Who's
better
your
than...
favorite character? That's what I want to know.
I think the girl.
Gamora?
Yeah.
The green girl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I need whatever his face
Zoe
is.
Saldana.
I need Chris Pratt to stop trying to date her. Because she doesn't want it.
Oh, you're not going to like what happens in
Don't
the...
Stockholm Syndrome her.
Guess
Don't
you're not
do
going to
it.
like what happens in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for those 2.
No. He needs therapy.
Oh my God, wait. I forgot you actually don't know. I was about to just like tell you what happens. And I was like...
In the second one?
In the second Guardians of the Galaxy? No, I just meant like in like...
Oh, like in the future?
Yeah.
No,
in
I
the
don't
future.
know. Why would I know that?
I know. I always forget that you don't know. I'm telling guys, she doesn't even know what happens in Infinity War. I'm like, it's so hard for me not to like reference stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But I want to. I
It's
want
okay
you to know
if you
so
do.
bad. I can't.
Okay, your
Can't
choice.
spoil it for you.
Your choice. So I had a few things I wanted to
A few
talk
questions about it?
Yeah. So, first step. If he lives in space, how would he know how to dance?
Because he's from Kansas.
But he was young.
I'm sure they dance in space.
It looked like just him.
he's,
Where did he?
He's the only
where did he
person
learn
in
how
the
to
galaxy.
do this? How would he learn how to dance?
Maybe he just feels the rhythm. It just makes him move. I'm sure he knows what dancing is.
I don't know.
he like got abducted when he was like 8 and he's like, I've never heard of dancing.
It's like Footloose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
in my
reference
head.
that a lot.
In my head.
The dance off to save the universe at the end of the movie. That's what they reference it to in the next movie. Or no. They reference it in Infinity War. They're like, tell him about the dance off to save the universe. And he's like, what? And he's like, no. Don't mention that. he's like, no, seriously. We danced and we saved.
I got confused at one point because he had this like, he has that helmet situation.
Right.
But when I saw it on his head, I thought it was a hearing aid. And I was like,
Oh, the like,
yeah.
yeah.
I was
He
like,
just touches it and it covers his face.
yeah, that helmet thing.
Yeah.
It looks weird. I don't like that.
It's his Star-Lord
His hair is
mask.
not cute there.
He's in action,
Action scenes, not for me. They make me very tired.
I will say, we watched like an episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and for like 15 minutes they were just fighting, and I was like,
Every
give me
time
something
it's
else.
like, every time a fight scene comes on, it's like a sleep trigger for me. I'm like, ooh, I can go
I'm
to bed
like,
right now.
yes, I can go on my phone for the next 10 minutes.
I'm like, what do they add to the plot? Like, realistically, what am I learning from this fight?
I guess you just want to. Some people just want to see how it goes down.
These are made for men.
Well,
Made for men.
obviously none of these girls have their hair up while they're fighting.
They're like perfectly in like these tight outfits, and you're like, no, that's not
I will
comfy.
say in the there's a movie in the DC world called Birds of Prey, and it's like all these like female ones going, and it was like directed by a female, and they like made a point in the movie to be like, need a hair tie, to like put their hair up while they're fighting.
Okay,
I'm
that's
like,
weird.
Okay. But
I didn't love that Chris Pratt was such a player. Why did they like make these guys out to be like
I feel like
hot
I just
stuff?
don't buy it.
You don't buy it? You don't think Chris Pratt's a cutie?
No, I think he's cute, but like I don't think he's like a player. Like if he like started talking to that like
He
that
seems
to me in
more
real
nerdy.
life, I'd be like, okay, quit this little act you're putting on. Let's chat for real.
Yeah.
Do you like
feel
those
like it
guys?
was a weird. Those guys? Like
Yeah.
the rest of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's your least favorite of them?
The one that doesn't get sarcasm.
The blue one?
No, not blue. Maybe he's blue.
He's like he's colored. Drax?
Him.
Yeah. He's like he's an odd character to have.
What's the other one? Who's in between Chris Pratt and the other guy and the other girl?
Her name is Nebula.
I don't know her.
So that's Gamora's sister. She was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
She was there?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
so
there.
turns out I blacked out. Didn't watch the movie.
Yeah, she is basically she's the daughter of Thanos as well. Oh, I guess you know their dad's name is Thanos.
Yeah.
And she's like really super. I love Thanos. I will execute his plans. And Gamora's like, wait, but what about people being nice? Like what?
Right.
You don't have anything to say about Groot?
That's my next note actually.
perfect.
Is I don't understand why they didn't give him a prison uniform.
They don't have one.
Why?
I don't know. I
were
guess
so
they
many-
were just like, wait, I guess we never thought we would have a tree in here.
But like all of the alien people in there looked different.
True.
There was definitely one on his size.
We need more inclusion for Groot's species in
I think it's
space
offensive
version.
that they let him go naked. That offended me.
That's just the way that he likes
what's the
it.
point?
I'm
They
like,
all have
Drax
their
is
outfits.
just wearing pants.
Yeah. He could have shared his shirt.
Maybe they gave him an outfit and he said no and just didn't wear it because Drax is obviously not wearing a shirt.
That's annoying. I don't think they gave him an outfit. I would have seen that. What is he? He can't deny it. He can't use words.
He would
can't
just
be
say,
like-
I am Groot. And they're like, you know what? Makes sense.
No, would they?
Rocket, like, understands what he's saying.
I don't know how.
So he'll say, I am Groot. And Rocket's like, man, come on. You don't mean that. And I'm like, yep, this is the perfect pair for me.
Is that your favorite?
Rocket?
Yeah.
I like Groot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's
I
your
like when
fave?
he's little.
Oh.
Little baby Groot. I do like big Groot, but I like little baby Groot better.
Groot's a thickie.
Not you sipping for Groot on air. We're like, dang, Groot kind of cute. I'll say it.
I
He's
like Big
no
Groot.
uniform looking fine.
I'm a fan of Big Groot.
It's Vin Diesel.
No.
You love him?
Okay, never mind.
She's like, this man really got his bag for saying 3 words.
Wish that were me.
I'm like, wait, where do I apply? Can I be Groot's sister? I'm
Groot's
Grootette.
girlfriend?
Can I be Groot's girlfriend? Like, where do I
He has to have a love
Good job.
interest somewhere.
Do you think he was offered the role or he auditioned for the role? Like, what do you think happened with that little casting
think
call right there?
I think they had to have offered it. But why do they need someone like famous to play that?
And like, you couldn't get one of the sound guys to say it.
Yeah, like
They
you
probably
would- you
could
would-
have.
It would cost you significantly less money,
Yeah.
and then they could
I
have
wonder-
afforded a prison uniform.
I
for
want to
Groot.
Google how much. Shut up. They really couldn't clothe him because it was out of budget after they hired Vin Diesel. How much did Vin Diesel get to play Groot? Oh, yeah. Make for Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Oh! $54 million. For 3 words!
I have decided to retire from the Marvel universe.
It's hard to see other people living out your dreams.
I cannot watch any more of these at this time. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
He's making $54 million to say that. What are the other ones making? More than I
I'm not
need
sure
to
that
know.
I want to know. At
I
least
don't
they're
want-
like doing something.
I don't want to feel bad about my $2.15 an hour I make as a server. Like,
mood.
it's hurting my ego. I'm like, how do people get jobs like that and I have to serve people?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
like,
get it.
I bring them food, and they say I'm Groot, and this is how the world works.
And this is how the world works. You're making $54 million.
Stupid.
I get stiffed. That's what happens.
I don't know if I was like having a depressed moment watching this, but I want to touch that Infinity Stone.
Oh my god, the Power Stone.
Yeah.
It's pretty. He was like holding it in his hand. Like,
I liked how it looked when they held on to it.
they actually like reference in the second movie how...
Oh my god, his makeup's so bad. I hated that.
Which one, Ronan?
Yeah. Ew. Disgusting.
They like reference it in the other movie how crazy it is for just like a normal person to be holding an Infinity Stone like that in their bare hand.
Cool. I want to do it.
Okay. Okay, I'll get on it. Let me find the Power Stone next week.
There was some... When they add aliens into movies, things get freaky.
Really?
Yeah.
You just don't like them?
Aliens? I'm scared.
They're kind of cool.
In general? Oh, my God. Ew. Literally disgusting. I hate him. Did he sleep in blood? That's so nasty.
He's a weird dude. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. I don't vibe with him that much either, but
Does
he's
he
there.
ever return? Because I don't want it.
I want to say no. I want to say
Guess
no.
we need to read the comics.
You bust out my comic books.
That's how we know.
What if I was like, well, actually, right here, as you can see, I just so happen to bring this. But
That would...
Ronan,
Disgusting.
not my kind of vibe. Not my kind of vibe.
So is that how in relation to Gamora?
Okay, see, I don't know if that's supposed to be like Thanos' son or just his worker. I am like not there on the details with that. So he's either her brother or just like a guy that works for her dad.
But he knows Gamora
Yeah,
somehow.
because like
We don't know the connection.
when he goes and talks to him, like Gamora and Nebula were there. So it's like
Yeah.
it's like if your dad was like really close with a business partner and he was at your house all the time.
Sounds suspicious.
Really weird. I'm like not Gamora being like, dad's on a business meeting again,
Oh.
trying to kill everybody.
Oh my God. So true.
You know how it is.
So true.
Did you have any other comments about it?
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Better than others.
Yeah. This
Is
is like
it-
on my Marvel movie rating, I think. Because I
Yeah.
don't think I would rate that, like,
Is it your second favorite one that you've watched so far? What'd you say? Because we know Spider-Man's your favorite.
Spider-Man's my favorite. I liked Age of Ultron because
Oh,
that was
that's
so
right.
spooky. But I feel like, yeah, this was, I thought, better than that.
Well, if you like the first one, I personally think the second one's better. It's more fun.
I won't be watching it.
Whatever. The soundtrack was really good. That's like
Cool.
what Guardians of the Galaxy is like known for is their soundtracks.
Mhm.
Like my mom has bought the vinyl of the Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh.
soundtrack.
I'm not much of a music noticer.
Dang, no movies, no music.
No, I listen to music just like in movies. I don't really notice
Oh.
what's playing.
I like when they play songs that I know, and then I'm like,
You're like vibing.
yeah, I'm like, okay. But they have some good music in there. But the second one, if you ever get it on your generator that tells you what Marvel movie to watch,
There's
it's a
not
good
that
one.
many left.
Really?
No, of these episodes.
Oh, I was like, I'm sure there's a lot more.
Yeah, I've watched like 5.
True. Well, hopefully next week you'll get one that you really love. It'll be the goodest, greatest,
The goodest,
Marvel
greatest.
movie ever.
That's funny.
Maybe.
Probably not, but we'll see. You know.
Oh, well.
Okay. Well, that's all I had to say about that.
Well,
mean-
next week when you guys tune in, we'll see what other movie, Marvel movie McKenzie hates that week.
I think I know what I'm gonna watch.
Oh, you're picking this time?
I can't remember if I picked or if the randomizer picked, but okay. I'll be honest. The randomizer picks and I pick again. I'm like,
You're like, nope.
like not Ant-Man, not Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is good. You're
Whatever.
missing out.
Whatever. I don't care.
Doctor Strange is like different than the rest of them.
Yeah. I think the ones that only have one movie, like,
One movie vibes.
yeah, I don't like think about them.
Like what?
Like Captain Marvel and Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Captain Marvel is good though.
Whatever.
My God, you drive me crazy. You're like, I'm never gonna watch it.
You're like, okay.
So you're telling me next week is not Doctor Strange or Captain Marvel?
I don't know.
Well, I know they're not.
How do you know? How do you know you know?
Okay, fine. Well, if you show up next week with Doctor Strange or
I'm
Captain
gonna have
Marvel,
watched
be
them
like,
both.
darn it. A surprise.
A
twist
doubleheader.
ending. A surprise. I don't even know if you can make it through that many Marvel movies at once.
Woo. No.
You're like, no, I definitely
I know
have
the
to watch
answer,
them.
and I know it's no.
It's fine. It's fine. Next week we'll just see what movie you hate, and we'll go from there.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You like The Bachelor and reality TV. I like Marvel.
Real Housewives of Avengers. Hit me up. Hit me up on that.
That would be our dream project.
Yeah.
Because we could
I
really get
I
that
could produce
going.
some drama.
We could really get that going.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I'll make some calls.
Well, thank you guys for joining us this week on Full Disclosure. I'm Kristen.
And I'm McKenzie.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Tired of paying for parking at those other airports? Fly Stillwater Regional Airport. We offer proximity, free parking, and short security lines. Still making long drives to Oklahoma City or Tulsa just for the airport? Stay close to home and fly with Stillwater Regional Airport. Daily nonstop flights to DFW with 800 plus flight connections in 29 countries.
Oh hey, I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I'm not sure if you knew, but the Ocali has been doing big things this past year. Let me give you the rundown. Ocali TV had over 100,000 views in 2020. And listen, the traffic on the Ocali website is mind-blowing. Ocali.com had 1.5 million page views in 2020. But wait, there's more. I know you guys love social media, being that you're young and all, so I'm gonna let you in on some stats I recently got my hands on. The Ocali's Twitter has 19,000 followers, and its Facebook 10,000 followers, and it's only growing. The eCollie even has 2,200 followers. Crazy, right? I'm thinking with those stats, the only option left is for you to join in on the fun. Come join the cool kids. They're all probably looking at something on the Ocali right now anyways. Okay, that's all I have for you. The Ocali, fighting fake